Another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Raw 357, but best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the God King Hoopla.
And this week we have a story, not a story to tell.
Story?
Not a story. I don't have a story to tell because I'm not there. Luckily, I have one lung. This is one time I can say, luckily I have one lung. So I will never be there.
Oh yeah, he will never be in that.
Vladimir Putin and Russia, or Russia as a whole, has invaded Ukraine, and at first, because now this is the 1st of March, so it's been about a week since it's happened, and at first we really thought that Ukraine was going to get folded over. We saw images of, that's really, I guess, the first starting thing to start off
to
with.
break that,
break that down
when
before
that
we
shit
start. My bad, because we talk, we finally saw images of war in real time. Again, through social media. Because, not remember, because you might be a little too young to have, actually been paying attention to the news, but when we went to Iraq in 2003, March of 2003, we saw images of war there, but they weren't cell phone video
they
footage.
Weren't streamed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now we've gotten to see
real time, live, literally, not CNN, not Fox News, you go on Twitter, you can see somebody really streaming from, you know what I'm saying, Ukraine right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
war crimes and everything. People were making the joke about the tank rolling over the car.
Yeah.
But in real time, we see that even if that's not the orders they're given, individual soldiers take it upon their personal,
nationalism. I don't know.
No, not nationalism, because it's not national. They just do it. Like rolling over a car. Why would you do that?
Yeah, fact.
Civilians. Why would you do that?
Yeah, civilians.
I saw a video on Reddit where the Russians had stopped a car, killed the father in front of the son. Son's a grown man, but still killed the father, killed one of the dogs, and then the video shuts off. And then there's another video from the Ukrainian soldiers that finds the father and the son and the dog in a ditch.
Damn.
We're getting to see things like that in real time, and that really drives home just how harsh and how cruel, and I won't say unnecessary that war is, because I have a condition on how you could make a necessary war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something I'll talk about later. But war should not be fought by common people.
Yeah.
Because the conscience of man is not concrete. Meaning there's not one conscience between us. Meaning what you think is okay is not.
Yeah, there's no moral, nobody has the same moral high ground.
Yeah, so think for example, let's say we're both in the army, right?
Yeah.
And this is just for an example. We're both in the army, and I say, we get the command to go take over this town. Let's say they got the command to take over the town.
Yeah.
We see somebody driving down the street. At that point, there's two roads to take. Run this person over. Don't run this person over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when those type of instances are left up to just two people.
Or even one person at that. Or even just a squad.
If one person, and I don't mean this to sound cruel, but if it's one person or unanimous, then it's, if the president of this war, if it's Putin, if it's whoever, it's telling you kill on sight all civilians, that's your mission, whatever. Okay, it's not conscience, it's not moral, or whatever.
That's
but
what you're told to do. That's just your assignment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But if that's not, you know what I'm saying,
At
then
the time. But then they also go under the statute. If they didn't say that, if the orders were to still take over the town,
human morality. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Consciousness. And that's what I said, Nate. Like you said, yeah, it depends on how you interpret it.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
When you leave it up to that, when you get the order to kill on sight or take over the town, don't kill civilians, then you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Then you can obviously point out the problem. You know what I'm saying? But the matter of fact is, do they even care? On the higher ups, on the facts of.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
And my thing is,
so if there's no more high ground from the top, you don't think nothing's going to be.
oh yeah, no, it's all going to be ruthless. And war is going to be ruthless just in its nature.
Exactly.
And my thing is, if you want to go to war, it should have to be the leaders doing some type of straight up physical combat.
And you got one side doing it.
No, I'm talking about,
You know what? Have one side doing it.
Yeah, they did.
And that's the most respectable and commendable thing.
President Zelensky right now is good. He's
I'm
an
glad you said
icon.
his name. Yeah.
He's an icon.
Yeah.
Like what he has shown, the courage he's shown, as
That's the equivalent of sinking. The ship isn't sinking, but that's the equivalent of having a captain have to. Sink.
No, it is the ship is sinking because even though this is supposed to be later on, or we can skip to the timeline. Ukraine is doing really well.
Yeah.
Like they're nothing of Ukraine nation ain't nothing.
They're not rolling on. Yeah,
you know
I
what
like
I'm
that.
saying?
I like that.
But bring it back. That's true leadership. You're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you expand, but I just want to say, people look at Trump and all this bullshit. Trump has kind of the biggest political following in America right now.
That we've never seen in the modern age yet.
Yeah, and it's all words. It's no actions. If motherfuckers came over here and started bombing America, he's not picking up no M16, no M4, no, he's not picking up nothing.
No president in our lifetime.
He's not picking up a bow and
arrow.
arrow.
No president in our lifetime doing that shit.
I don't know if that's true.
Obese doing this?
OBZ picking up. If they come to if they came here, yeah, you're the commander in chief. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at when it comes down to it, that's why you are president, and that's why president is being commander in chief, even if you have no military experience, which a lot of presidents are. A lot of modern presidents.
Yeah, none of our presidents.
But George Bush, hell yeah, he's putting on you know what I'm saying? He's putting on the uniform. I see Obama doing it. Obama, even though he ain't killed nobody personally, he killed Osama.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Obama won't hesitate to throw some bombs on your ass.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't say that for sure, but I know Trump wouldn't.
Yeah.
Trump dodged the draft. You know what I'm saying? He's a draft dodger already.
I don't blame him on that, but yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, to see that from a nation that was supposed to get fucking crushed.
And we know Joe Biden's not going to do this because
he can't.
He's too fucking old.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to hold back. He's too fucking old.
But
nobody's going to ask him.
But I'm saying we got let's give it. Yeah, nobody's going to ask. God, please don't ask him. Please, man. I'll do it. You know what? Never mind. They do have a reason to send me over there, and that's in place of Joe Biden. I got you, Joe.
Sleepy Joe, no.
I got you, Sleepy Joe. I got you.
This is terrible.
But yeah, Zelensky is, I guess it's summing up just a true symbol and true actual iteration of courage, leadership.
Yeah.
All the good traits you would say.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. That's what you would say.
I might even say he fucks a lot of bitches just cause.
On principle.
Yeah, you know
if he doesn't, he is now.
I don't know how much truth this is, and I didn't really look into it. But apparently, he started out as a comedian.
I don't know.
And
I don't know, because I don't even...
Because I could see, and it makes sense, because if Jon Stewart was president and somebody attacked America, I could see Jon Stewart picking up a gun.
Who's Jon Stewart?
Remember the late night Comedy Central show before Trevor Noah, gray hair guy, bony face, white.
You see, you just named all the characteristics of an old white guy.
Yeah, it's true. But God, you are still like 4 years younger than
I'm looking him up. I know him.
But
I've heard
I feel like Zelensky is yeah. You know what? Zelensky is Jon Stewart. It's the Ukrainian
Oh,
Jon Stewart.
oh yeah, I used to watch him all the time.
Yeah. No, but you know what I'm saying? That was a joke, but it got ruined by you not knowing who Jon Stewart was. Funny.
I'm sorry, you're naming people jokes. I'm sorry to get in the middle of this conversation. You're naming people jokes are like when like Family Guy says name drop sometimes. I don't know the fuck they be talking about. But this gets me funny though.
Fair enough, you know, exactly. But big ups to Ukraine. Because now they've held peace talks. They're going to hold them again. And not peace talks, but just talks, essentially.
Yeah.
It's peace talks.
They still been bombing.
Yeah. Russia thought they had it, but they didn't realize, nobody realized, because it's never happened before. NATO is supplying Ukraine, and now they're going to get into the European Union. They're asking for expedited admission into the... So Ukraine is getting so much support, and Russia's support
is getting cut off.
Their financial support, yes, but their actual military support would come from China, who is not touching this shit.
Oh, they can't. Oh, it's very sensitive. That's when it gets sensitive.
Why?
Because we have ties in China.
So
we are heavily.
Talk about it.
Oh, whoa, don't give me.
I
give you a very broad.
I mean, no, what are you talking me? Yeah,
oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, oh shit, we have money involved. Well, of course, everybody knows we have money involved in China. That's been apparent for years, and we've also known that China and Russia have also had a good relationship.
Like a more political relationship.
More political, open, good relationship. So, for China to get involved with this on Russia's behalf, that'd be a slap to America in the face.
Yeah, and they can't do that.
Big slap. B, that also would turn all of Europe into some type of financial, political catastrophe right there, because everybody has ties to China. That's apparent.
I feel like if you crash the Chinese banks, I don't know this for sure. This is me speaking conjecture.
I get scared talking about China.
You crash the Chinese banks, and American dollar just is the only dollar that counts.
Possibly.
At least in Eastern, yeah.
Euro ain't shit. Peso.
Well, the euro is the pay. Euro kind of is. The ruble, Russian currency is worthless now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and China doesn't want to get into that because the Chinese debt is just kind of a fear-mongering thing for economists in America.
Yeah, fact.
Because if you actually do the history and you look at it, America built the economy that makes China what China is.
Yeah.
And even if we owed them all the money in the world, we would owe them no money because this is our idea.
Which president do you want to have to enforce that rule? Because I don't want Joe Biden to do that.
Trump.
Yeah, to say that verbally.
Trump.
To say that verbally.
Oh, I think Trump. So gangs have crash dummies. Let's talk about this. All right, hold on, because this might be actual quote. We need to get off politics, because that's what gets you banned from the
interwebs.
From the interwebs, yeah. Hold on, real quick.
But shit, they don't want us to speak the truth. They don't want to speak the truth.
All right, hold on.
That's what you get from the Matrix.
Hold on.
That's what you get from the Matrix.
Hold on. I want to do one thing. You start renegading. Hold on. What was I saying though?
You said every gang has a crash dummy.
Okay, so every gang has a crash dummy. And Donald Trump was essentially the crash dummy for the right wing when he became president.
Yeah.
But somehow he crashed out so hard that people just admired him.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You talked yourself in some bullshit.
And they stuck with it. So at this point, Donald Trump had crashed out so hard. He had a relationship with Vladimir Putin. And that would be the only person I could see right now that could step in and it's wild. I might be completely stupid. Lex Friedman, yeah. That is true. Lex Friedman is going to go talk to Putin.
Yeah.
But who else is talking to Putin? Alexander Ovechkin.
I don't know who that is.
He's a player on the Washington Capitals. He's a really good friends with Putin. He posts pictures with him on social media all the time. So what if this is like when Dennis Rodman went over and talked to Kim Jong, but instead it's Trump and Alexander.
Shit. Who the fuck just left? Who the fuck just left Russia? Who the fuck? What team just left Russia? Or the Ukraine?
Everybody left Russia.
No, there's a basketball player.
Shabazz Napier.
Yeah, Shabazz Napier.
He's out here. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's get off this shit because we didn't spend a good amount of time.
It's getting good.
But in conclusion, if you are watching, I do want to say, go Ukraine. Ukraine turned the fuck up. To put up a fight like that on your homestead where they're supposed to crush you, Ukraine, hats off, and they deserve all the support they're getting. Some people that do not deserve any fucking support in this world.
Jesus, hold on,
don't use the Lord's name in vain, please. I have to stop saying that.
Don't say the Lord's name in vain?
And,
Oh.
the Virginia House Republicans blocked the bill that would have allowed for legal marijuana sales recreational. Let's run this back, right? Let's run this back. All right, let's run this back a bunch of seconds.
Run this back a couple months.
All right. Virginia House Republicans have blocked the bill that would have allowed for recreational marijuana sales starting in September. So no, I mean, it's only till next year.
Yeah.
It's only halted till next year, which is 4 months. 4 months. In reality, but they took that beacon of hope from us. But like we were saying, well, no, we said that the places that wanted to do it would have the infrastructure to do it.
Facts.
But do you think that them essentially saying not now, but definitely later, opens up the lane you were talking about, where there is an area for people to open up new recreational marijuana sale businesses?
Yeah, definitely. That gives people more time to save up for what they need to do outside the people that are already ready to do it. Because we already established that there are people already ready to do it, have the money, because that's the thing, you need financial backing for it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think you can just jump into that and build, you know what I'm saying? You can have a pop-up shop and have your vendors, you know what I'm saying, license and everything to do that. But to have a real storefront, you need, you know what I'm saying, not like, you need equity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like legitimate,
Yeah, legitimate equity. Because I know, you know what I'm saying, people that work out there.
Because you still have to buy a product. And I feel like with recreational sales, it'll be a thing where you can't just sell anybody's weed.
Yeah, facts.
Especially in Virginia.
Still has to be, and it's still, like, you know what I'm saying, that's the biggest thing, because, yeah, you can have weed now, but if it's not in a Virginia sealed thing, which nobody knows what the fuck that is.
Or even not even a Virginia sealed thing. I know what you're saying, but like, let's say we want to start selling weed. Let's say next year it starts, me and you want to start selling weed. We get the Virginia bag that says it's okay to sell in Virginia. Is it okay to sell that again? Like, you technically can't resell a bottle of alcohol in Virginia.
Facts. Yeah, I can't, you can't, like, you can't sell me that bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I already bought it.
Yeah.
Well, you already bought it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what are we going to do? How are people there are people selling weed now. That's not a secret. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Selling weed's not going to stop.
Yeah. Well, of course. Selling liquor hasn't stopped. You know what I'm saying? You look on the days the liquor store was closed, there's people asking who got a bottle. You know what I'm saying? So, my thing is, the people who can get, let's say we can get 4 Ps. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just order whatever we want. Let's say we can get that. Can we then sell that? Or does it have to go through testing? Or how, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
And do you blame the government for testing weed and testing the weed that's sold on shelves? Having never had any legitimate adverse effects from weed?
Yes, I do. I do blame it. I do.
Why?
Because there are plenty of things sold in stores today that aren't FDA approved.
But they don't have to be. Because they're also not illegals. They're not mind-altering or state-altering substances.
I don't
There's
know.
very few
Melatonin's
things.
not FDA approved, and that shit makes you go to sleep.
Fucking point.
People love these for
That's a
badass
very
taste.
good
Yeah,
fucking point.
exactly.
Is it not? Is it really not FDA approved?
Nah, it says it on the drink. It's not FDA approved.
Damn.
That's fact.
Then yeah.
Why would you think something that you can give to you, something that makes you go to sleep, and you can give to your kids and it's over the counter? That's definitely probably not FDA approved.
Because it make adults go to sleep.
Yeah, they say you gotta take more than one, or you gotta take a higher they have it in gummies most of the time.
I do know that, but
I've tried taking them. They don't work for shit for me. But
so an adult, so kids, see that is not as dangerous. Even though that involves kids, that's not as dangerous than letting a 16-year-old get a hold of a blunt. I mean, even though like
they're
we
still
were
gonna have
smoking at
age. They're
16,
gonna have the age restriction
Yeah,
in
but-
that amount though.
yeah. But the government, should the government test the weed? That's a good ass question.
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
They test the tobacco or their tobacco standards.
You should be able to go get your weed tested.
That's
You
a
should
good-
be
that's-
able to go get your weed. Just like you should be able to drug use for grown-ups. You should be able to get your drugs tested regardless.
But okay, when it's in the stores, do you have to go get your Hennessy tested?
No.
You know
No,
what I'm
because
saying?
you have a seal on it.
But they're what? Like when they poured it in the bottle, there was no. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with putting it in the back. Sealing is just a commercial packaging process.
Precautionary though.
Precautionary weed too.
Yeah.
You could buy. I mean, we don't know. We live in Virginia.
That's
we
right.
don't know what true recreational shops look like,
That is also very much a fact.
or what they're going to look like in Virginia. Because just because they have jars of weed in California and Seattle behind the desk doesn't mean
Because
Virginia is gonna look
that
like
also means that Virginia's weed is gonna have to be grown indoors anyway, because climate sucks.
Nah, that's not true.
Oh yeah, we have talked about.
We have tobacco. Come on. You grew up in Virginia schools. Tobacco is our number one product.
Yeah.
If you can grow tobacco, I'm not saying this for sure, but you can grow it. Like, especially the finest tobacco in America comes from Virginia. That's why it's so cheap here.
That's a different substance though.
Different substance, but natural soil. I think. Well,
You
no.
gotta rely on the type of climate and the seasons, because Virginia has fucked up weather. It's not as consistent as it would be out there in California. It's not as consistent.
Go to Waverly. Look at them grow tents.
Yeah, I'm saying it's gonna have to be grown indoors still, to an extent. Like,
I don't think I know what you're saying, but I don't think like not grow tents indoors, but like when you go to Waverly and you like are on the way to like
460,
you see like I don't know if it's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's either tobacco or corn, but in some seasons they'll have those little white tents. So that still counts as out. That's just maintenance. Like what putting anything outdoors and just putting water on it and hoping it grows is just shitty gardening. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't grow a tomato like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like sometimes you know what I'm saying, like so that's what I mean by outdoors. I know what you're saying by you're gonna have to manipulate it. Like good weed probably just is not gonna grow.
Yeah, it's not just one seed. I don't
in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But you know what I'm saying? Where is it? That's why it doesn't exist necessarily. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the weed we smoke is human bred.
Yeah,
No,
probably,
really?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the thing. So, regardless, a majority of the weed's probably gonna have to come from another state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, which more than likely will be
California.
California.
Denver or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and
we'll
that's
get it next year.
Gonna open up some. That's when the tax is gonna.
Really hit.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna do it like the ABC store, where it's only state commission.
Go into depth on that. 'Cause I don't know.
Like in Virginia, you can't sell liquor outside of the ABC store.
Oh yeah.
Like, but in some states, you can go to Walmart and buy liquor.
Yeah, you can. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that the state only makes money off of.
Oh no, yeah. Like you said, didn't we mention it one time on the pod how if they were gonna do this because of all the money they were losing from the arrest and stuff like this, what the fuck they gonna make sure they have a VA weed store or some shit like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn,
But-
that'd be funny.
Hey, I wouldn't be against it. I'm old enough and to the point where I just want to buy weed as easily as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I can smoke it as soon as I walk out, too.
You can't do that because
Yeah.
you can't drink your bottle as soon as you walk out.
That is true.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? You can't expect that type of shit. Like that's not you, not young, but that's irresponsible to make it to, you know what I'm saying? Like cigarettes, yeah, but even then you look like a fiend. You know what I'm saying? Putting a cigarette in your mouth and lighting it before you
Oh,
start to
immediately.
cough.
Oh, I'm about to
You
say.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
no. Fuck it.
just still
I'm about to
free.
say, fuck it.
Nicotine free.
No, I'm talking about the weed.
Nah. Because that still inebriates you. You
I mean,
know
it
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
pre-roll.
Still inebriates you. Still gets you high. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, enough weed talk. Donda 2.
Donda 2.
We have heard Donda 2. How do you feel about Donda 2?
I haven't listened. I mean, I listened to the majority of it.
Hey, at this point,
I want you go. You go first. Actually.
alright.
I'll let you go first.
Is that 25, 40? I feel like, without food, I feel like. Donda 2. I have Donda 2. I didn't buy a stem player. But like I said, I was gonna have Donda 2.
Fucking.
Fuck you. Donda 2. Donda. I keep saying fucking Donda.
It's not the
Donda.
first one.
Fuck you. Donda. God damn it. Donda 2 is not it yet. I don't think that this is the final iteration of the album by any means. I feel like this is the first draft. Not having the stem player is kind of an advantage in that way because you get all the parts, and I don't know that Kanye didn't do this on purpose because Kanye, we talked last week about how much it costs him to make the stem players and how he can afford it and how other people can't afford it. No, I think that factors in. He doesn't care about the pirates. Like, the pirates aren't getting taken down.
Yeah,
They're not getting taken down. I think Kanye wants people to have the stems to all the songs and then want to buy the stem player so that I can put together my favorite version of this Kanye song, which is a fucking brilliant idea if that's what he's doing.
I mean, I think that's what he's been trying to say all along. I think that's the whole purpose of the stem player.
Really?
So that's why he has all the different things to where you can manipulate the sound.
I mean, but that's not, and people think that's mind-blowing, but if you've ever listened to music, you found a song with stems and you've done that before. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't done that shit. I love music.
Computer kids.
That's a big group, but a small sub-margin.
Yeah.
You're sub-margin of a lot of a populace of music.
I think it's a fucking coolest shit that you can have in your hand.
So giving it to people to be able to be like, oh, like, you know how people feel like when they're high, they hear one certain sound.
Yeah, exactly.
That gives everybody an opportunity to be like, oh, I hear that sound there.
And exactly, precisely. But I've done that before.
But now he's making that technology accessible to everybody.
But for $200, that's not for everybody. I think.
But that's still cheap enough to somebody who can get that can get the shoes.
So
you know what I'm saying? And that still opens up, because that's still a big margin of people that can afford the shoes too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Consistently.
Yeah.
And that also what am I fucking trying to say?
They're buying the shoes so they have $200.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, buying a fucking iPod back in the fucking day.
It's not.
It's not, because you can't do all the shit iPod is. It's still an innovation in music technology, and it's as cheaper as learning how to fucking use Fruit Loops. But to try to break down a song.
But the thing is, you don't get any step. You need artists to be willing to give you the step.
That is true.
And they're not.
That's why she's making all music.
If they once shit like this becomes popular, DJs are the main artists in music.
That's funny though, because that's almost a full circle effect, because DJs were the start of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They were the foundation. They are the foundation of hip hop.
Once we get, if the stem player or something like it, devices that let you handheld devices or desktop, you know what I'm saying? When I mean desktop, I don't mean computer.
Yeah.
I mean like little tabletop devices that let you isolate. But they have those. If you know anything about music, they have those.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's where
Accessibility is accessibility.
but you can't become it. I mean,
I mean, I'm not thinking it's expecting you to become the next DJ out there.
but that's the biggest idea. I think that could, like, you know what I'm saying? When
That's
they say become,
yeah. But can they put their own music on there or something? Can you upload
I
their own
mean,
music on there?
yeah. I mean, from what I understand, you can upload tracks to, or change the tracks out, because if you have one from Donda 1, you could get to. All you had to do was
update it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I've seen somebody on TikTok put different songs. So yeah.
Yeah.
If you have the stems, you can do it.
Hey, bro. It makes the process simpler.
It doesn't. It does, because there's the aux output. It really does. I'm lying. It
simplifies. He's revolution. He's innovating.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the thing about it is, I was gonna go in here and I don't want to try to drag Kanye. It's hard to drag. I don't know. If it's not personal business, or if it's not personal marriage related, it's kind of hard to drag him outside of music. It really is. And especially innovation. He just tried to do it. You didn't try to drag him, but
I know, yeah. I tried
at first when it came out, you were actually looking for the faults, but now when you actually
I still think
outside of
$200 is a lot of money
$200
for kids, because for people who just want the music, like I said, for people, computer guys, that's what backpack rap computer kids.
Like I said,
I got the shit to do STEM play.
Like I said, bro, I'm gonna keep talking shit about the STEM play until I get one.
Because you were here yesterday when I was making the point, maybe not, when I was making the point that this shit has always existed. Like on your iPhone, there's an app somewhere.
No, but you didn't say that with me. But
there's an app somewhere on your iPhone that lets you put up isolated tracks and mute and unmute and turn up, and because that's all you're doing is reducing and increasing the volume on certain tracks.
Yeah, but
4 songs at least. It's really cool, like you said. It doesn't amaze me because I've been doing that since I was not in my hand.
Yeah,
that's the part that's amazing. In my hand is amazing.
You know what I said. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't have a screen on it, but
I don't mind that. I don't mind that because it's a DJ device.
It's a DJ device, so.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Look, get one person that in like a screen they can just, you know what I'm saying, secondary that off of.
Yeah.
Pick tracks in between. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? That's new. That could be new turntables.
Oh yeah, these drinks are definitely like the premise for new turntables and shit.
Yeah.
If you can make that's what I'm saying. Like it comes full circle, but I think I'm finally getting to the point, not that I'm too old for tech, because I can still keep up, but I think it's finally gotten to the point that technology advances at a faster rate, even more so than when I was a kid, which was incredibly fast.
That's very true, though.
You know what I'm saying?
If anybody that paid attention, you can see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that paid attention, like, the fucking iPhone. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
iPhone,
We get
phone,
one every year.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's nothing new but screen quality and, you know what I'm saying? Nothing's new to the naked eye, but if you know specs and shit like that, something's new about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell. But yeah. But what I want to say about Donda 2, that shit was pretty tough. The production.
We didn't talk about the music. The music, like I said, it was, like I said, they're all unfinished, hopefully. So I'm going to just give it a C minus. It's the worst Kanye album at its current state.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I can say that, yeah. To one that's to be officially out, yeah.
But you know who has an amazing album?
Who?
Conway the Machine.
Oh,
give me some minutes on Conway. Give me a.
Oh no, I wouldn't even finish on my Donda because remember I have a spiel to get about Kanye.
Do you have to give it to the camera?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna give it to the camera. Okay. All right, so my problem with Kanye is the production. You can't take away something that somebody's great at, right? And something they were great at too. But you can point out where they start lacking in that fucking category. And the only thing I say Ye has been lacking, and it's not visuals, it's not the innovation, it's not the nothing of sound quality. It's the motherfucking raps, man. And that's just why I gotta give you a big F- on, because Ye been getting a lot of slack, a lot of fucking slack for that mumble rap shit that he be doing on some tracks. Now, Mr. Yesterday pointed out a good point. He does do melodies too. Yeah, he does do melodies because he is a musician and all that. He has a great ear, and he can do that. But there is a point in time to where Ye realized that he can do melodies for a whole song and then start just rambling a whole bunch of words together and saying family and together at the end. And people saying, oh, that's the shit. And I don't like that shit because he gets away with that. He gets away with that. He gets a lot away with that. But
Kanye gets away with everything. Him acting like a fool and stalking his baby mother, he's getting away with. Like I said before, many times on this podcast, if Kim Kardashian was your cousin, you would think that her baby dad's finna kill her.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they were all normal.
Yeah. Like, all know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They were all, and if nobody had money.
yeah. I'm not sympathetic to Kanye. We never talk about that.
Oh yeah, I'm
The
talking
music, we talk about the music.
kid.
It just all fell flat. It wasn't even just the rap. It was the
But the
rap.
thing about it though, you see, the thing about it though, this is really what I want to say. Cause Ye knows how to pick it back up because he can organize a good song, he can A&R a good song. You know.
Oh, he's still an amazing producer.
Yeah. Because look at it. Some of the songs Pablo, he rambled in that song. But who he have on that motherfucking
Who they
song?
waiting on? That's Future.
Yeah,
killed
Future on that
shit.
motherfucking song. When he
Yeah,
said
Future killed
this
that
is
shit.
burning or something. This is keep it burning. What the fuck is
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
he started rambling on that bitch. Who the fuck he have on that song? Fucking Future. The fucking Louis Bag song. Rambling on that bitch. Who he had? One of the biggest rappers out right now. Fucking Jack Harlow. Don't think the person need it, but you know what I'm saying? You see, yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what to slack off. And he's still gonna do the numbers because you wanna know why?
He's
fucking Kanye West. And I'm gonna support him every fucking time. So
hey, as far as the music goes, I'll support him.
yeah.
Another person will support since my transition. I transitioned too early, but now I'm taking the right exit.
Yeah,
this time. Taking the right exit this time. Conway. God don't make
machine.
Hold on, cause I gotta get a timestamp because this drink's real.
Yeah, this is real hip hop right here.
Conway has released probably one of the best legitimate rap albums in years. I'll say that. For a major label debut, he blew motherfuckers out of the water. Stress. I want to talk about Stress. I know it's wild.
Nah, that's
but
you talk.
Stressed is one of those tracks I can personally relate to. Being somebody that's been fucked up in the hospital before and coming out that on like a totally different side than you know what I'm saying, didn't know you just come out on that side type shit. That Conway spoke his fucking heart on that jam.
Yeah, he spoke his.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Conway really went fucking stupid on Stress. And beyond that, to get Jill Scott to rap, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He got Jill Scott to rap on that album. He got
a Wayne verse crazy.
But that's fucking ridiculous.
That's actually becoming normalized again.
What? Dope Wayne verse?
Dope Wayne verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got Wallow on the motherfucker. You talking on Stress? Got Wallow on Stress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause like having Jill Scott tear apart the fuck. Jill Scott had barring him up. Mm-hmm. Having Jill Scott barring him up, and Jill Scott is all of our. She is the muse. Like, you know what I'm saying? She is one of those that can be considered the muse.
Facts.
So to have her bar motherfuckers up like that was crazy. To have Lil Wayne with one of his best verses in a minute when he's been tearing shit up for the last 2 years is fucking stupid. And then to have the track Stress, which is just like so fucking home hitting for anybody that empathizes. Just Conway fucking.
Yeah, he snapped on that jam. He really ripped though.
God don't make mistakes. And Conway didn't on this fucking album, bro. Like, shout out Wallow too. Yeah. Wallow with that out. Telling you, bro.
Yeah. I told you I ran my whole mile to that jam.
I'm telling you, there's very few people I truly feel like are legitimate. But Wallow don't be talking bullshit.
Oh man, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Any nigga that come out doing a 24-year bid on his feet, hit the ground running. I don't give a fuck if your cousin Gilly the Kid or not. You still put in all that work.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. No, I don't go.
That's what I'm saying. That's why fucking Conway had him at the end. Like I said before, being in that position, coming out fucked up on the other side, listening to Stress is like, finally. Like there's a rap song for everything.
Nah, you know what's
there's
crazy?
let me write.
Go crazy.
There's a rap song for everything.
It is.
Never been a rap song for that. Through the Wire does not touch like Stress did for a situation like that at all.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like Through the Wire, like
I'm different. I'm actually on the outside looking in.
For me, Through the Wire didn't hit like Stress did. Like damn.
Would you? Could I also point out to the fact that Through the Wire came out before. And you know what I'm saying? I'm your most recent, and this Stress came out the most.
But you gotta
I don't really know. I don't really know.
Recency bias.
Really?
Nah, I grew up on like you gotta realize Through the Wire was a song my dad had on a mixtape that hey get this one out the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like Through the Wire was one of those like that's why I cited it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have just pulled that out of my ass. You know what I'm saying? I know that Through the Wire is like a cliche, but being somebody that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Been through the bullshit, but whatever.
Not bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I say it.
Nah, yeah, I feel
like if it was Through the Wire, it's Stress now.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this song for everything. It's a song for everything. That's how I feel. I actually, that Conway album, it's like this bars, man. It's like,
crazy bar.
I wish I was a person that could recite bars, but I don't. So, yeah. I still gotta do a lot more digging into it for real because that's a heavy album. It's a lot to go through because I'm also drawn back nowadays by albums that are also jumbled up with features.
Not me.
I am personally because sometimes I don't want to hear like but Conway's delivery, his flow, his voice, everything that happens after his accent. He has a way of standing out on tracks anyway. Conway could say bullshit and stand out on the track. You always know that's a nigga saying bullshit. But Conway says shit in his rhymes that makes him stand out of not only the track but also his group. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, this motherfucker is rapping with a half mouth.
Yeah.
Like they say 50 today. He rapping. I could podcast with one. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that. So I agree with that completely. Like you know what I'm saying? The image, everything. Like I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Conway.
I feel like
Kanye to Conway.
I feel like Conway. I feel like all of Griselda, all three of them, but Conway is probably like the.
He's the most relatable.
The pinnacle image of hip hop. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Of everything that incorporates
Conway
hip hop.
Can stand on he can stand on the block with Wu-Tang type shit.
He can stand on the like you know what I'm saying? Like
I was just about to say he kind of reminds me of Big almost in a way. With his drawn out storytelling.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like he tells a story over 3 verses instead of 1.5. Like that's what I mean, not like anything else.
I know what you mean.
We got it. Let's get through the rest of this shit.
My
bad, not the rest of the shit. Go ahead, got something else to say?
Nah, I don't know.
Transition.
I don't know where trans going.
Hop on the bus.
No. Before we go to that, we gotta talk about the Kodak album because I ain't want to skip over that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kodak album came out because a lot of people saying it was good. So me personally nowadays, since my music taste has become more up to more traditional, not traditional, but
old school hip hop.
Old school hip hop and more, you know what I'm saying? Rap. For real, rap and hip hop instead of today's rap. So I didn't really check out Kodak's album when it first came out because it came out the same day as Conway.
Yeah.
So I was on Conway's first, but then listen to Kodak album today, and I definitely can see why people are talking about it because.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a solid Kodak
album. Definitely tough.
It's not as good as the I just couldn't name Institution or
Institution.
Dying to Live or Living to Die.
Dying to Live.
Dying to Live. Yeah, those are my 2 favorite Kodak.
It sounds like almost like a Dying to Live 2.0 to me. It doesn't have the tracks like it, but he's rapping like it. And
I'll take that.
You know, like we were saying, Kodak can do fucking melodies. Like we was listening to Supergirl yesterday, and that fucking melody.
And it's because I've been on TikTok as y'all know. Follow me on TikTok at Prince Scott Buddy.
Yeah, play so.
King Flip 3.
Yeah.
But when that song was popping up on I didn't like it when it was on TikTok, and then I heard it for the first time, I think, in somebody's car, and I was like, damn, no, this shit is produced really, like, it's crisply engineered.
And
like,
it's still a diss
it's
song.
amazing.
And it's still a diss song.
Yeah.
Response.
It's like a nursery rhyme, like I was saying last night. It's like a nursery rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we could have been suicides. Yeah.
Alright, because I don't want to drag the people on too much. Euphoria finale.
This is a heavy one too. He's talking about Dragon. This is. I'm sorry. You gotta listen. I don't know. This is pop culture. So I talk about pop culture.
Yeah, no, definitely. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, we talking about Euphoria. Oh,
intros.
All right. So this past Sunday, we got the season 2 finale of Euphoria, and I'm gonna give how I felt like my general ranking of it all. I'm gonna say it was mid. You know what I'm saying? If I put on a scale out of 1 out of 10, I say I give it probably a solid 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It left a lot of people talking, I would say, which is something I would think that you want to happen on the finale, especially for a show that's not going to come out for another 2 years. But you don't want them talking the way that's like, all right, you got a whole bunch of plot holes right here, a whole bunch of things that you introduced in the season and in the first season. They did not fucking answer at the fucking least.
The problem with Euphoria is that Rue owes somebody $10,000.
Yeah,
they haven't addressed that.
Yeah.
Another problem with Euphoria is without Fesco, the show fails because the whole show is built around Rue doing drugs. So if she can't get any drugs from her plug, who she owes, back to point 1, $10,000.
Yeah.
There's nobody to help her out.
Probably had a couple hundred because she did.
The kid dying was unnecessary and just trying to, like, that was an attention grab. Like, oh my God, we let a kid die. Yeah, that was just like, oh my God, we let no. It was dumb as fuck. Like, Euphoria, everything fell through with that last episode. The only thing entertaining was that Maddie fucking
slam Cassie's head into the wall.
God.
Which I didn't even think she was going to do that. I thought this was going to fall. You know what I'm saying? White girl fall.
I'm not going to lie.
When they actually had the sound effects, I said, God damn.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't have enough. Whoever did hair and makeup for that bathroom scene did not do a good job enough because the way that smack sounded was not the way her face looked.
Bro, when I heard that, I said, damn.
I thought she needed a black eye.
Bro, she needed a fucking EMT is what you smashed my head into a brick fucking wall. What are you talking about?
And that's a school, and everybody knows schools are built.
Hey,
well,
built to last.
Yes. Schools have real bricks.
Hey, what the? I don't know. There was just a lot of. It's all plot holes.
Yeah. Cause
my thing and my biggest takeaway was, if Ashtray and Fazco have such a strong, such a strong bond, and they're such good brothers, why would he have not known to not kill that guy? Like,
damn, we just had a whole conversation about shit yesterday too.
You know what I'm saying? There makes no sense as to why he killed Custer. Like, what's her name? Faye?
Yeah.
Had already given them an alibi if he was wearing a mic, and then he still kills them. But this kid has been smart enough to pretty much handle business when his brother was about to die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can say, and people have been trying to say, like, yeah, he's always been off the chain, but they always painted their relationship as
like I said, bro,
a partnership with respect.
But like I said yesterday, like, cause the first time I gotta get shout out to Ashtray. He got 3 bodies. Before he died. Killed the fuck out of that guy.
He ain't got none on Lil Kennard.
Lil Kennard.
Killed fucking Omar.
Oh yeah, he just killed Omar though. He killed Mouse though. Mouse like he would have caught the body on Fez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No head.
But Omar.
Yeah, I know Omar though.
Kennard killed Omar.
Yeah, that was some punk ass shit.
That is crazy that Kennard killed Omar.
Yeah, some bullshit.
But it's real shit.
That's real shit though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
real shit.
Too.
Real shit though.
Street Scott his ass.
But that's what I'm saying. That's real shit. Euphoria.
Yeah, they went real left with that shit. I mean,
Why did he get in the tub with the gun?
Yeah, I don't know what movie is that from. That's from a movie.
Alive, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Bumpkin, your Euphoria ending, but
Yeah. Nate.
Simple Math Matrix gives that an F minus.
Yeah, Nate pulling up on Cal.
And then getting him arrested.
Get him arrested.
And how did
I don't know what the gun had to do with it. You could have did the whole scene about that fucking gun. The whole scene did not need to be done.
Sam Levinson, boo.
Yeah, you tweaking. I don't know. He did. There was something I did see on Twitter though.
Oh, the ashtray in the flashback.
I'll give him credit for that.
Why? Why? No, honestly, why?
Foreshadow. Not like anybody's gonna catch it, but now that
I know that's a perfect foreshadow.
Yeah. You really cannot hate on that.
I can because he wrote that. The fact that he wrote that and revised it enough that he had screen direction to foreshadow it means
but not build anything else around it.
Yeah, exactly.
That might have sucked.
But it makes it fall through even more for me.
I got you.
That's the only thing. Like if he had pretty cool, but no. That like
I mean it's cool.
You thought about that.
You did.
You thought about that shitty ending.
No.
You
actually really did double check that.
You thought about that
shitty
ending.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. You really thought about that shitty ending. But 2 more years till the Euphoria. So last week we're having to talk about it. One thing I did want to talk about, and I
want to see how careful you can talk about this, or if there's any carefulness to talk about this with.
I feel like Tyler Perry, at the position he's in his career, should not be playing the Madea character.
I think this was the last one, though.
The fact that the most powerful man in black film entertainment, and I mean that to say, Tyler Perry has the most opportunity to give black people opportunity, and he's still doing a character that funny, but that's the reason why Robin Williams was only ever just a goofball and not a serious guy.
Mm-hmm.
You have the power to be Harvey Weinstein without the rape.
Whoa.
And no.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
He has the power to be the most powerful man in the film industry if he wants to be, without the allegations. And Tyler Perry is still choosing to do a form of comedy that is definitely not going to have people taking you seriously. Tyler Perry putting on a wig and still being Madea puts him in the same position as a comic who's on TikTok trying to make it.
Yeah.
When you have that much money and that much influence, you don't have to try when you can put other people on.
Yeah.
Pretending to be something you're not is the definition of trying. And you will say, oh, it's comedy. It's not. It's not funny.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I didn't go lie though. I was at my mom's house today, and my sisters, they was watching New Jane too on Netflix, which I think I'm gonna end up doing too. Just see what the fuck people talking about. And I was in the other room, and I heard Madea. You know what I'm saying? I heard the Jane. And then she said something funny, and I was like, and I actually laughed. And I was like, yeah, this is why that shit actually still happens. Cause it's shit like that, the jokes that it like.
Who was the joke? If you don't.
It was
The premise of the joke.
They were talking about, it was something to do with like the police rioting in your neighborhood or some shit. They were talking about that.
Yeah.
And the other lady was talking about, well, you don't want to burn down the church. Don't burn down the church. And the deal was like, yeah, don't burn down the church. Don't burn down the church. Don't burn down the church. And Cora was like, tell my man. She was like, she's like, oh, thank you, dear, for not wanting to burn down the church. That's so nice of you. And she was like, nah, don't burn down the church. This is right next to my liquor store. You know what I'm saying? And then he said,
that's funny.
No, it's a joke that he said after that. He said, if God turned water to wine, that means I gotta get mine. And this is the way he delivered that joke. And I was like, oh, that was actually pretty clever and funny. The way he all tied it in together.
Did Madea say that?
Yeah, Madea
Yeah,
said
no, that's not funny.
It was the delivery. That's the only way I'm saying it. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. That's the reason.
I don't think that. Look, the guy that runs around in the wig pretending to be the assistant principal on the internet, that's not funny.
That's not funny. Yeah, that's not funny.
And that's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not funny. Like, no matter what that.
This is hilarious. It's not. That's not funny. But that one joke was funny.
I don't know, man.
And I can see why people are captivated still. Why black people are captivated. Not only that, why are black church women captivated?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a certain crowd thing.
But when you got the black church, you got a lot of things.
I just want to get that out there, that I feel like somebody in his position should just be in a suit and tie. Oh, we got to talk about 50 and stars real quick.
I did see that.
Let's get these last 6 minutes in. 50 is mad at stars as he is with every season, for every show, just for the publicity. 50 is a great publicity man. He's saying they're not renewing Fourth for season 2, which we haven't seen an announcement. I've also seen a very split decision on who likes it, who doesn't. You don't really like it, correct?
I only watched that one episode. I haven't been on my way to try to catch up.
It's kind of like GT. It kind of reminds you of Grand Theft Auto. And that's what people really like or really hate.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll watch it then and see what the fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to spend much time on it just because the stars is 50.
What other show they talk about?
What do you mean?
They weren't going to renew another show?
No, they were just forced. They haven't. They've renewed some some of. Nobody watches shit on Stars but the 50 shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what he's trying to say. And that's what I'm saying. I think he actually has. He's just doing the publicity thing. Because Forrest was like, it's the highest rated premiere in the history of Stars.
Whatever that means.
50's just doing 50. You know what I'm saying?
He says that every time.
No, this one is like backed by stats.
But it's going to be the same thing when Ghost Part 3 drops in.
It's 50.
It's going to be the same
we
thing.
We love 50.
When BMF comes back out, it's going to be the same motherfucking.
I can't wait. Have you watched 50 Boys yet?
I told you about that. I was the one that told you about that shit.
Motherfucking 50 Boys.
I told you about that.
You're a Sixers fan. I told you about that.
Oh yeah.
Just end up the time real quick. Just admit
we're going
Sixers
to the chip this year, you know what I'm saying? We're going to Philly.
215 stand up, 267 stand up.
We're going to Philly for the parade.
Oh, hell no. We turned up. If the Sixers, we're going to a game.
Shit. Whole time. Winston's picnic. Might be around the goddamn city.
Yeah. Might just be up there, Jim. Might just get a simple math from Philadelphia.
Oh, my. Shit, might as well take the pod on the road, goddamn.
Hey. Simple math matrix field trip.
Never fucking know the whole thing.
Aaron finds his phone.
Hey, don't hit him up.
You're not hit up Aaron right now. He cannot find his phone.
But he is cold. Nah, he said. I wish Tiny was in second.
You know what?
He gonna be on the Wi-Fi.
My man said he hopping for Wi-Fi. Even though he can hop at T-Mobile. And I should have told him that. I feel like a bad friend because when I saw that, I didn't tell him immediately, but I thought he would know. And now that he has to text me from his phone. Sorry, Aaron, I wish I would have told you this earlier, buddy. You can just call it T-Mobile. I just got a new SIM card.
Or just use the Wi-Fi to get the virtual one.
We're out.
Yeah,
it has been another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super All 357, best known as Prince Godbody. Please remember to like and subscribe to the YouTube YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow on any platform you may be listening to this, because that definitely really super duper helps us out. Nate?
You super duper camper. Alright, it's the guy King Hoopla, and I'm signing off.
Peace. Thank you.